In the town of Birgunj, there are signs of trouble all over the road that leads to the Indian border. Protesters had been blocking supplies to Nepal by occupying the bridge that links the two countries. Early on Monday morning, Nepali police raided the protesters' camp, and in the violence that followed, one person was killed, an Indian trader. Witnesses say he was not a part of the protest.
He was returning from Birgunj when the police asked him where he was from. They asked him if he was one of the protesters. He told them he was just returning from Birgunj. They let him go and then shot him from behind.
He was returning from the market. The police told him to run and then fired. They asked him to run and then shot him when he started running.
According to a doctor who examined his body, he appeared to have been shot from close range.
This is the area where 22-year-old Ashish Kumar Ram was killed yesterday, shot behind the head, according to eyewitnesses. On that side is the Nepal border, where police are preparing for the worst, and on the other side are protesters on the no man's land between Nepal and India. Some of the protesters from the Indian side have also come over, and they're saying that situation could go out of hand.
Members of the Madhesi community in Nepal's southern plains have been protesting since August against provisions in the new constitution, which they say exclude their community. More than 40 people have died. In September, the dispute got worse when supplies, including fuel from India, were stopped from entering the country. The Nepali government blamed India, but according to the Indian government, the supplies were stopped because of a lack of security inside Nepal. And as a result, many Nepalis are suffering because there is a shortage of essentials, including petrol and cooking gas. According to the chief district official here, the top government official in the district, the authorities acted properly in trying to clear the road of protesters.
I don't agree that excessive force was used in yesterday's incident. It's not true that he was shot from behind. I was requested by the Indian consulate office here to allow Indian vehicles to cross the border. The government gave it a go-ahead. This is not an issue of law and order. This is a political problem. Representatives from few sections of the population are protesting to express dissatisfaction with the new constitution. This issue can only be addressed through dialogue.
Before the latest incident, talks were going on, and there were reports of progress. But now, on the streets, there are tensions once again, and there is no end in sight to this crisis. Zubina Shrestha, Al Jazeera, Birgunj, Nepal.